This was a really simple yet effective lower body workout, or as most people like to call it, leg day. We started the day off with some jumping, vertical jumping to be specific. These are called seated vertical jumps. You start in a seated position, you swing backwards, then you swing forwards, and with that momentum, you try to be as explosive as possible and jump as high as you can. Now, obviously, I'm as explosive as a turtle. I haven't done any sort of jumping maybe in like, I don't know, maybe in like 5 years or whatever. But one thing about doing jumps as a start to your leg day, it turns on your red blood cells, and that's gonna aid in explosive power, and it's gonna help you pretty much in anything you do, especially in squats, because that's pretty much the movement that you're doing. You're squatting downwards, and you're trying to be as explosive as possible when you go up on the squat. And that's what those vertical jumps are doing. You are being as explosive as possible on the way up, but it's only your body weight, so you're pretty much going as fast as you can. And that really, really warmed me up. And I have never felt squats as good as I did today, to be honest. Like, there's days where I go to squats and everything feels nice in terms of like mobility, stability, like strength wise, I can really grind on some reps. But these weights that I'm warming up with right here, they just felt a lot lighter for some reason. I mean, on this leg day specifically, I have not done legs in 2 weeks, and this is by far the best squats have felt in like 4 months maybe, or something like that. So I'm gonna keep jumping. Just if you guys haven't done any sort of jumping recently, start jumping. Jump vertically. Next time I'm gonna try some horizontal jumping, see what happens. But this is the top set right here. This is 102 kilograms. I hit that set for an easy 3 reps. The last rep was sort of a grinder, but I was confident all the way through the movement, and it moved really, really nicely. I got the jumping idea from, there's this guy on Instagram, on YouTube, he's called Dylan Shannon, and he's a really, really good athlete. He has a really nice physique. He's really strong when it comes to compound movements like squats, deadlifts, weighted dips, bench press, pull-ups, pretty much everything. He's really strong. And also he's really explosive because he does a lot of sprints and a lot of jumping. And doing jumps before my squats has always been at the back of my mind, but after watching this guy do jumping over and over again from his reels, from his YouTube shorts, I just felt really inspired to do it, and I finally tried it. And I'm not explosive, but everybody starts from somewhere, I guess. So I'm gonna keep jumping. I'm gonna stick to these seated vertical jumps. Maybe I'm gonna add some kneeling jumps where you start from a kneeling position and like first do a little, you explode from the knees up and then you jump as hard as you can. And also I want to try some horizontal jumping. But yeah, the jumps felt good. They really prime your nervous system, so do them. Just start jumping before squats. And this is the last back squat set of this workout. After the top set of 3 reps with 102 kilos, I did 3 back off sets of 5 reps with 92 kilograms, and those were really, really easy. 3 sets of 5, but they felt like quality work. I had to earn every rep pretty much. I had to really like brace my core, keep my upper back tight, and really try to explode up on every single rep. So that's quality work right there. And after the squats, it's time to do some hinges. I didn't really want to do anything heavy because I was already, I don't know, I was already feeling like I've done enough for this workout in terms of going heavier. I didn't really want to do Romanian deadlifts because I have to go heavy on those. I didn't want to do any good mornings because those are heavy. Even if you don't go for heavy weight, they're always heavy. So I opted for these as well. These are your basic old back extensions, and they work like a charm, especially when you load them up. There's a couple of ways you can load them. You can grab on like maybe some plates, or you can just grab a barbell. I opted for a lighter barbell. This is like a 15 kilogram barbell, and I think these are 5 kilograms per side, so this would be about 25 kilograms total weight. I did a set of 15 and I did a set of 12, and my lower back was burning, my hamstrings were burning, and I'm feeling it. I'm recording this this commentary 2 days after this leg day, and my hamstrings are really sore, and I only did 2 sets for hamstrings. So back extensions are super effective. I think that could be the best like hypertrophy exercise for the hamstrings, maybe after leg curls. But in terms of hinges, RDLs, I feel them a lot. Like I do get sore in the hamstrings after doing them, but I think I mostly get sore maybe in my lats when doing RDLs. Good mornings, I feel them a lot more than RDLs. And then in terms of hypertrophy, back extensions are king. At least in my opinion, I feel them the most the day after the leg day. So we did some jumping to prime for the squats. Then we did some heavy back squats, a top set of 3 and 3 sets of 5. Then we did some hypertrophy pump sets on the back extensions to kind of get a lot of blood flow in that posterior chain. That's gonna aid in recovery as well. And then we're finishing the session with these weighted planks, baby. This is 20 kilograms on my lower back, and these feel amazing. I used to do weighted planks 3 times a week when I was starting training seriously a couple of years back, and back then my abs were sharper than ever. I haven't really gotten better abs than back then when I used to do weighted planks, so I'm bringing them back into the training regime. I'm gonna do these, I think, pretty much after every leg day. I do legs on Tuesday and Thursday. So twice a week, I'm gonna do 2 to 3 sets of 30 to maybe 60-second weighted planks. And I feel like that's gonna really stabilize my core, and it's gonna help me keep everything tight during heavy compound movements like barbell squats. It's gonna help me even with stuff like weighted dips, weighted pull-ups. I feel like I have not really done an exercise more effective for the core than weighted planks. I've tried weighted sit-ups, I've tried leg raises, but I feel like weighted planks are just the best. But yeah, this was a really simple and effective leg day, guys. Give it a try. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And as always, I wish you guys all the best, and I'll see you in the next one, baby. Peace out.
Let's go.